In this SunbaseData training module, we're going to take a look at territory management and how that works with maps and be able to carve that out for dispatching. To deal with this, we get into Service and we click on Dispatcher. Here we're going to start off and we're going to create a territory. Actually, we're probably going to create two that we can play with. So we're going to create a territory and we're going to call it South. Okay. And pick a zip code. And the default zoom level, we're just going to say 13. That's how high to zoom in and out on the map. By default, I believe it does put 13 in there for you. I'm going to click Save. Now I have an option here to be able to select the cities or assign the cities for that. So here's a list of cities. This is configurable as a lookup. There's a video on how to edit the lookups, or you can go to a lead screen. There's a little icon next to it to be able to edit the list of cities. So I could go here and I can pick a handful of cities and move it over. So what I've just done is I've assigned these 3 cities to that territory. Clicking Save saves them in the system. Now, when I go over to Maps, okay, it shows me a map. But I can now go over here and pick a different territory. See how the map changed? The zip code that was entered when we created the territory is the center location in the map for it to come to. Now 13 happens to be this level of zoom. If I made the number lower, it zooms me out more. If I make the number higher, it zooms me in more. So this is just the center point. So you pick a different zip code and have different locations. Now you would be able to see all the trucks on your map for the territory. You'd also be able to filter per driver. You would also see the calls on the territory as well, on the map as well. So let's go back into Dispatch. Now, Dispatch also has an appointment dispatcher, so you can see all the appointments that are assigned to your user. So if you have people in the field, they can use this screen to mark that they're en route to an appointment, or they're arrived, or they completed the appointment. They can also mark their status if they go away, and again, this is editable with this box over here. So they can say that they're idle or that they're busy or they're on their lunch break. So you know not to assign them things immediately. We go over to installs. You can see all the work orders that are assigned to people, so you know where those are at and where people are going with those. Again, you can filter it down to the territory in question. If your user has a territory, it should put the territory in here by default. Here we have rep status. So we have a list of all of our users. We have their current status, and we can click on this screen and we can change that status. So if we configure that list to have busy or something like that, we can now select those statuses as well. And so we know that this rep is doing something else or he's on his lunch break, so we know not to dispatch additional calls to them. You have the quick filters across the top to be able to filter, see what reps are idle, so you know who to be able to send out. This concludes territory management.